What's up guys, it's Mr. SLIN, and today I'm going to teach you how to Ctap. This is a video that I've already made once before, but I did a terrible job with it and I want to do it over again. So, welcome to the video. I'm going to teach you a very important skill for high-level soldiers. You don't need to learn it at the lower levels, but it's a very good skill to have. Ctapping basically tricks the game into thinking that you're walking full speed and crouching at the same time, which will get you extra distance on your rocket jumps and extra speed, extra velocity in your rocket jumps. So it's very helpful. It maximizes the effectiveness of each of your rockets, and that is going to be useful for you. So if you want to learn how to Ctap, what you should do, hop into a server, create your own server here, and I recommend you start on Badlands and load up your own server. That way you're not going to be in a public server with a bunch of other people messing around with you, stabbing you in the back, and you can just practice on your own here. Once you've loaded into the game, you're going to open your developer's console. That can be accessed by going to your options and then advanced and checking this box here. This is enable developer console. The default bind for console is tilde, so if I hit tilde, it'll open this up, and then I can type sv cheats1, which will turn on cheats in my server. I'm also going to need cl_show pos1, and that will turn on this thingy in the top right of my screen that you see here. And CL show pos1 shows your X and Y position on the screen, but also on that third option there shows you your velocity. So as you can see here, I'm not moving at all. My velocity is going to be 0. And once I start moving, the maximum speed for soldier is 240 hammer units per second. Now, if I crouch, it's going to drop me down to 33% of that, which is 80 hammer units per second. So what I want to be doing is going 240, but also crouching. And the way that I do that is by squatting like this. So basically what I'm doing is I have my crouch bound to shift. That's because it's easier for my pinky to hit the shift key than it is for me to hit control. Control is the default bind, and you guys are more than welcome to use control. A lot of high-level soldiers actually bind their crouching to mouse 2 because they find that the right clicking is easier to hit for them than it is for them to use their pinky. But you know, whatever works for you, for me shift works, so I just crouch like this. And as you can see, I'm squatting my way around the map without dropping my speed. If I tap it too lightly, if I just tap it too lightly like this, I'm not going to get low enough to the ground. I'm not going to be able to limbo under the bar. If I hold it too much, then my speed's going to drop down to 80 hammer units per second, and that is not what I want. So you just need to hold it long enough to get that squat in there, but you know, short enough so you don't drop your speed. And you just need to get this muscle memory down. So much about practicing your mechanics in TF2 is making things second nature. And you want your rocket jumps, you want your Ctaps to be second nature. You don't want to think about it all. You just want to be able to do this. You just want to be able to squat your way around the map and not drop your speed. So once you've gotten that bit down, the rest of it is actually pretty easy. It's just like a standard rocket jump. If you guys know how to rocket jump already, this is perfect. If you don't know how to rocket jump, typically what you do when you rocket jump is you hit crouch, jump, and left click all at the same time, and that will propel you in the air. As you can see, I'm just kind of doing a Ctap like that. Now, if you just do a rocket jump, a normal rocket jump actually, you're not going to get the same distance. See, if I do a rocket jump from here, I'm going to get pretty close to the spire, but I'm not going to quite get on top of it. I'll show you one more time. If I do one rocket jump like this, I'm getting close, but not quite where I want to be. I'm going to get this health pack here, and then we can keep on going with this. So if you do a Ctap, though, you will get that extra distance that you need. It's just a little bit extra distance, just a little bit of extra velocity, but that makes all the difference because instead of having to use 2 rockets to get on top of spire, I only need 1 rocket. You can get pretty far here, actually, when you're Ctapping properly. So the way that you measure that you're Ctapping properly is by doing jumps like these. One jump, obviously, is to get on top of spire. There's another jump here, and this one's a lot harder. But if you do a perfect Ctap, so if you do a normal Ctap, you'll just touch the edge of this metal sheet. If you do a perfect Ctap, you'll go right over the top. First try, here we go. First try, here we go.
12 seconds later.
First try, here we go. Yeah, baby, we did it. We did it first try. Oh my god, we are godlike at this game. So that is how you measure if you're doing a Ctap properly, because it's actually really difficult to tell. You know, if I'm doing a horizontal rocket jump normally, I get this much distance, but if I do a Ctap, I get this much distance. Unless you do it really often, you're not going to know the difference. So doing things like these are pre-measured jumps. This will help you figure out if you're Ctapping properly. Another classic pre-measured jump that you can do is on CP Granary. If you do it properly, you can go from this side to that side in 1 rocket Here goes. Oh, I fell. Oh my God, so embarrassing. Clip that out. We're gonna edit that. We're gonna edit that out in post. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got that. Second try. I'm gonna count that. But yeah, so Ctapping is as easy as that. And by easy, I mean really difficult. I mean, as you can see, like, getting the timing down properly, it's just difficult to do it consistently. I'm sure if you put in the number of hours that you need to, you'll get this every single time. But it's really not that easy to do when you first learning it. So just keep on trying over and over again. Something that really hurts, something that will really help you, sorry, is if you type hurt me negative, I don't know, 30,000. It'll give you 30,000 health, and you can just jump around this map as much as you like. You can also use the rocket jumper. If you don't have one of those, though, this is the best way to do it. You can just jump around the map like this and practice your Ctapping. So that's what I recommend that you do. And one thing that you do need to keep in mind is that the whole point of Ctapping is to get your body closer to the ground, right? It just puts you just a little bit closer so that your rocket gets you a little bit farther. If you do a rocket jump, or if you're using a stock rocket launcher, which is on the right side of your screen, and you're jumping off of a right-sided wall, that rocket is right up against your face. So you actually don't need to Ctap off of right-sided walls. And that is something really good to know, actually, is that, you know, you don't need to get a Ctap to get a consistent jump off the right side. You can actually do the same thing off the left side. You just need to turn a little bit more to the side, so you get that right up against your face there. But yeah, you do not need to Ctap off of walls. You only need to do it off of the ground. But if you Ctap off the ground, you're going to get more distance, more velocity on your rocket jumps, and I hope this video helps you out. So go forth, practice, and I'll see you guys on the next video.